Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we are back in Marvel's Midnight Suns. This is episode 4 of our playthrough, and in our previous episode, we went out to Agatha's memorial, and her spirit appeared to us. Apparently, the rest of the people at the Abbey aren't ready to see her yet. She led us to the Blood Gate, where we faced trial by combat for the favor of the goddess Oster, and now we can use Oster's power to open some portals and gates around the Abbey grounds. We also had a conversation with some of the folks. First up, Dr. Strange summoned us to the Forge to take a look at the artifact we recovered from Hydra in the previous episode. And he can use these artifacts to give us the ability to manufacture cards, upgrade yards for training, etc. The more that we can bring to him, the better. And we also got a new card from Hunter from the coil that we got. And so that new card allows her to reduce the cost of one hero card in her hand to 0, and then we swapped that in and took out one of our healing cards, and then we combined the 2 healing cards into a single one that has the extra ability that if you overheal you get to draw 2 cards. So that's a pretty strong upgrade to that card, I think. Our mission that we ended up going on was to capture some Hydra intel. It was aboard a helicopter, and we had to stop that from leaving, which we were able to do. That mission went, I thought, really well, and we got a couple of stars out of it. And then back at the Abbey, we spent a bit of time hanging out with Carol and exploring the grounds. We had a good talk with her, gained some friendship points with her, and kind of convinced her that, you know, she was complaining that physically, you know, she couldn't play darts anymore because she couldn't lose. Like, she tried to lose, and just every time, perfect score. And so we convinced her to have a different hobby, go for something more mental, maybe. And so she decided that she would let Tony teach her Go and the game of Go. And she said that he wanted to teach her that because he knew he could beat her at it. And so the idea was for her to, number 1, beat him at his own game, and then number 2, not let him get under her skin, basically, was the real goal there. So she appreciated the advice. And then finally, using our newfound power to open doors, we opened the door to the library here. And we met Agatha's spirit in here again. Sarah came in while we were talking to her and got angry because she thought that we were after Wanda's journal, which is sitting over here floating. And that we were trying to reopen wounds with Agatha over Agatha's death. And so she left in a tiff, and Agatha let us know about, that anger wasn't meant for us, and that she was still having to grieve and not dealing with the pain of her being gone and whatever. So not to take it personally. Agatha let us know about the research Wanda was doing. There are some elemental stones that need to be returned to Agatha's altar, and so we have to find those and return them. Charlie is set to lead us out to the altar now, which is where we're heading, and that's where we pick up right now. Charlie's going to lead us out, like we said, and we're going to go to the altar. And then we have to find 4 stones and get them put back into place. The altar is up the hill here. Okay, we're going to have to open this. So you can see, like I said, there's right at the top of the gate there's the symbol for us to be able to open it. So we just go ahead and use the words of power to open it. There we go.
Noble Oshtur guides my hand.
And there's Agatha and the altar.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Oh. Hocus Pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
Arcane key.
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Great. All right, we'll take the key. So we are over here in this section of the grounds right now. Now, fortunately, I know where most of the rods are. Do I want to use it to open this one? There's better ones back at the... We'll open a different one. I don't want to open this one yet. So if we look around back here, usually we can find... Yeah, like on the side of the tree here, there's ingredients that we can start picking up. And we can't use them just yet. But we will be able to here pretty quick. Okay, that's a masterwork. It's a piece of art that we could hang up in the mansion if we want. There's a journal page. This is Wanda's journal. I've said I'm sorry so many times today, I might as well say it here too. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened out there. Agatha and I train at her altar all the time, but something was different. Somehow, this time, I lost control. Agatha could have been hurt, and it would have been my fault. Damn, I need to figure this stuff out. Caretaker isn't looking at me the same. Agatha makes it look so easy, and I just make everything harder. We'll find a way to draw the elemental energy back to the altar, and we'll try again. We always do. P.S. Somehow I broke the cauldron too. I wasn't even in the library today. Okay, another faded journal page here. This is Hunter's journal from 1710. My favorite days are those with Agatha. She even talks more than Sarah sometimes, but it doesn't feel like a drawling lecture. She's always smiling, and her face lights up when she tells me about all the plants, trees, and mushrooms that we come across. I never thought I would find myself excited to share the healing properties of moonflowers or dryad saddles. Agatha tells me that one day, knowing these things will come in handy, but for now, it's just fun to learn them. Okay, so there's another thing over there that we can't quite do anything with yet. So we're gonna... Okay, so this right here is a haven. And so you can use havens as special hangouts once. Each hero that you talk to will go on one haven with you, period. That's it. And you can only use each individual one once, but there are several of them scattered across the grounds. There's more mushrooms here. That's what I'm after. And then there's some here too, witch hazel. So these are all ingredients that we'll be able to use in the cauldron later. So I tend to pick them up as I find them. We can't do anything with this yet. This will be something else here pretty soon, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, up on the top of the hill here, we have another tarot card. Death stands before the black vortex, surrounded by the prized infinity stones, tempting us with possibility. This card represents transformation and entering a new phase of one's life. Okay. More mushrooms. Okay, we can't get across here yet. We will be able to eventually. Keep looking around for right now. Here's another tarot card. Wheel of Fortune. Domino knows the way in which the wheel will turn and shows the answer in the playing card she displays. With this card represents luck and good fortune along with opportunity in the future. I'm not going to spend a ton of time out here searching around, but I do want to do a little bit. Okay, we're going to grab that. Kind of worth it sometimes to just get off the path a little bit too, because there's, you know, like wolfsbane and stuff back here that we can pick. Okay, we could go through here if we want.
Oster smiles upon me.
The Whispering Wood. Okay, now this one we cannot break open because there's no symbol.
Cracks in this wall.
Yeah, there are cracks, but there's nothing to know of that we can do about it just yet.
This looks like a fairy ring.
Nice. That's more witch hazel. I don't think the fairy ring does anything for us. Here's one of the elemental things. The air rod.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Yep. We will definitely do that. Okay, there's another wall that we can't get through. Not yet, anyway. That seems to be it for this area over here. All right, which one of these is air? That's water, I think. That one looks like it might be air. Yep.
The old magic still holds.
All right. So that's going to do that for the moment. Let's head on back a little bit. I do happen to know where the other rods are because I've done this before. You know what? Maybe we'll just go get them all real quick. The second one. Oh, this is a little bit interesting. There, you're going to find these around the grounds. There's 4 of them. So we can pay our respects here. And this guy's eyes will start glowing. And his little counterpart over here next to the abbey will also have his eyes start glowing. I haven't found all 4 of these in my other playthrough yet, so I don't know what happens when they all start glowing.
Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted.
We'll find
as
out.
Bobby is
We'll find
about
that one
being
out
a
together, I
ghost rider.
guess. All right, over here is kind of a. This is the side of the abbey. Basically, we're kind of up against the edge here. The water one is down here by the pool, underneath this little bridge here. Here's the water rod.
It is one of the elemental rods.
Okay. Okay, there's the Arcana level up. 25% bonus reward from pickups. Okay, I think we have to come through here. So there's the 4 statues over here, the one that just had its eyes light up. And as I recall, one of these ways leads us over to a ditch that then leads us to a well where we will find the fire rod. This one's a ways out, if I remember right. Okay, here's the floodgate, actually. Let me see if I can remember where that was. And I think it's here. Not 100% sure, though. There's another haven, so let's grab that real quick. I would personally recommend that you wait to start using the havens until you are able to get gifts for your friends as well. That's just personal thought on the matter. You don't have to, obviously. All right, here's the well, and we also have some different ingredients. So we can go down into the well here, and we can open this up. Not
The
close enough.
gods are fickle.
There we go. There's our fire
She
rod there,
believes in our purpose.
and an arcane key. I thought the fire rod was in here. Maybe it's not. Oh, you know what? I think it's actually in the library. Not in the library, but in the mansion. Sorry. We'll come back to this place because this place will be important here shortly. It's a ways off, but we'll have to come back to the well here at some point because we have to do some stuff with that flame down there. But that's in the future. Right now, it's back of the Abbey is where we want to be. I remember where it is now. Okay, let's see. We're in the war room here. We actually need to come back into the very, very back of the dorms for the fire key, I believe. All the way to the back, there's this little sitting room back here. There's the fire rod.
Just what I was looking for.
Okay, and then, oh, tarot card. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage in taking control of one's destiny. Also have a journal page here. If I can get to where I can, there we go. This caretaker's journal. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. We cannot control these. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on a page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. So that explains the collar that we're wearing. All right. Then the fourth one took me a while to find. And actually, if you don't know these and you wanted to find them, clues keep coming up eventually in Wanda's journal in here as she continues to translate pages. More and more clues come up as to where the things are. So on the right side of this, I'm going to just fast travel. I need to get away from the Abbey just a little bit to fast travel though. We need to go back to Hunter's Tomb actually, which is where the other one is. And you have to, it's a little bit weird because you would think that they would have noticed it standing there. Okay, here we go. Let's get back over here. Okay, here we are. So there's no symbol here that I've seen that says you can open this, but you can. And then the earth rod is right here. Yeah, you would have thought that they would have noticed it when they came in here to raise Hunter, but they didn't, apparently. All right, then let's travel. Let's fast travel back over to the altar and get these things put in place. All right, this one is water.
What was Wanda up to here?
And this one here is fire. No, earth.
Only one more to go.
And fire.
There. Finished.
There we go. Got another moonstone, it looks like. Or moon seal, rather.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started?
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. But the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
Okay. Mystery complete.
We may have woken you up to save the world, but just think where the Abbey would be without your efforts, Hunter. The magical energies flowing through the grounds are converging on the altar, drawn to it like moths to a flame.
As a child, it never occurred to me how important this altar was to you.
Where would a fabled witch be without her various accoutrements? Just as your swords are an extension of your power, so too are my altar, the cauldron, and the library.
And now that the altar has been restored?
It's time we start using them to our advantage. Come by the library tomorrow night, and we'll conjure something together. Oh, and thank you again for the help, dear.
Hey, you're welcome. All right. We are not ready for the next trial yet. Not even close. You need to be like level 8 or so to have a chance at beating that trial by combat. So we'll not worry about that today. So, all right. So I think we're about ready to get back in here and get to sleep. We do have a arcane chest in here that we can open with our key though, which we will do right now. So we'll do this one right here. Oh, we have 6 arcane keys available. How did we get 6? Okay, so we got legendary palette. I guess that's something. Charlie's here.
Good girl, Charlie.
There's a couple of them back here too. You do eventually get strong enough to open the common ones without the keys. So, but there's plenty of keys too, so it's really not that big of a deal to open them. There's just nice to haves in these arcane chests. Nothing in here is required. So that one we got an arcane armor stand. This one's gonna give us a quick thinking combat bonus and a ruse. I didn't catch what the ruse was, so anyway, that's gonna do it for here. We're gonna go ahead and sleep. Dream time. Okay, we can actually navigate in this one.
Can that really be you? After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
What truth is that?
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Oh, that was rude. New post added to Superlink.
Was that really her?
So the post is going. Nico wants something. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade Cap Marvel just filled us in. Yeah, we already saw that. This isn't new. Never mind. Sorry. My bad. Well, let's go see what we can get from the coil that we got in the last mission.
I'm quite pleased with
Okay, the foundry's done. So we can get supernatural fabrication. That's up next. Forge schematic. That'll take a day. Okay, gamma coil analysis.
Got more coil for me?
Yes, we do.
No problem. Take your pick, Hunter.
Okay, we can get fortify, gain 1 counter and 24 block. That's not bad. Taunt and quick attack, quick jab, or gather. This is one of Magic's abilities. Damage and move each enemy in an area toward its center. So basically she portals everybody into the middle of the whole group and drops them. So, which is nice. She already has 2 of those. We could upgrade it, or we can go with the nice new fortify card,
State of matter, indeed.
which counter and block is nice. We'll do that. Counter is counter attack. So when somebody attacks you, you attack them back for a turn. Okay, forge upgrades. Foundry upgrades gamma coil. And oh, I should have done this first. Reveals 4 abilities, allows you to select 2. Okay, well, that's okay. Next time. There's a tarot card over there, too.
See you, Hunter.
Let's go grab that real quick. And also some skill essence. Okay. Star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and the hope for the future. Okay, nice. There's some more skill essence. Grab that. I don't think we have any upgrades to do, but we do have training to do out in the yard, so we'll go do that. Do our daily sparring. Yeah, you can choose who you want to spar with, but only once every 4 days. Each individual hero will only spar once every 4 days, and they'll get, in this particular case, friendship XP and increased by level. The person you choose to train with is going to get increased by 1 level. So we're going to go, we've already done him. So let's go with any of them really would be okay. He's already level 5. We could do any of these. Carol's pretty good. And we're almost to next level friendship. Let's do that.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Okay. So 4 or 5 training XP done and 3 friendship with XP. That gives her a level up, and we should get another friendship level with her too.
Peace.
Peace out.
Hunter.
So now you'll see, if you look, we have the option to invite people to the havens. We're going to wait on that though. Like I said, oh, here's Tony. He needs our help with something.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives you a quick assessment as you approach. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? So we can do True Warrior values technique over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury. That gives 26 credits. Or this gives Iron Man 10 critical % chance, but 30% injury chance. Train like you fight with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. So there's a 30% chance he's going to get hurt, but he's going to get the critical chance, 10% extra. I think this is worth it. Injuries heal in a day or 2.
Thanks,
We just
Hunter.
won't be able to take him back out on a thing real quick. Oh, he got a quick blast. Okay. New ability to upgrade. So we could upgrade his ability here, which we probably will do, since now he has
Nice to
that
get some
extra
fresh
card.
air. Practice makes perfect.
So that's going to also draw a card, draw an Iron Man card. And then we can redraw that card to add knockback to the attack as well. So when you when you have this ability redraw to add something, you don't discard the card and draw a different one. You just redraw this current card with the upgraded ability. So we definitely want to do this. This is going to cost us 30 of our attack essence. We have 71, so we're okay here. And that gives us a +1 training bonus XP as well. So that should let us upgrade the yard. Yep. So we get vault training, deal increased damage, and vaulting deals increased damage in combat now. That's vaulting over the objects and attacking physically. So that's good. Extra damage for that.
Hey, Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Yup. That's Sarah.
There you are, Hunter. The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Nice. All right, so now we have access to Central here.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's have a look at the intel cache.
We'll cut through that encryption in no time. This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down.
The not so good doctor in Hell's Kitchen gets us 10 intel.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check
Okay.
out the available hero ops listed on Central.
So we can select this project and send somebody to take care of it. Dr. Faustus may have escaped, but if smuggling artifacts through the streets of New York City, if he's smuggling, we have a chance to track him down. We'll need some local assistance if we hope to narrow down the search. So sending a hero to meet with the devil of Hell's Kitchen, he'll be invaluable in tracking down the Hydra trucks if he's willing to help. 1 day to complete. Costs 8 hero rewards. Oh, costs 8 intel. And then hero rewards. Captain Marvel gets the upgraded ability. Well, whoever goes gets the upgraded ability. So we can start. I guess she's going.
I think I can handle that.
Yeah, okay. Usually you can choose which hero you send. Maybe this first one you can't. I can't remember. All right. So she's gone for a day. No problem.
Bye.
Not a problem. All right. Time for the mirror tape. Oh, she wants to talk.
Don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
Oh, I didn't think you wanted
I
to
thought
know.
we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
Okay. Didn't expect it to bother you this much.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Okay, let's see what we got for missions. Okay, so Spider-Man is our next actual story mission. That'll get us a gamma coil and some credits. We can also do another Hydra helicopter for a gamma coil and some credits. Or we can do a supply run for another artifact. Another artifact will help us upgrade. I think that's probably the better choice right now. This is one of Nico's missions, so we're going to get to see Nico in action. She's actually got quite a good, powerful deck, but a lot of it is very random. So let's do this mission today, I think. Recover Hydra supplies from the back of the Hydra vehicles before they escape for a coil and an artifact. And we can choose one other to come with us. So you'll see here that Iron Man is injured, so he did get injured. It's a mild injury. He would gain weak for 1 turn if we brought him, which we're not going to worry about doing. This gives us 2 fast at the mission start, so that's good. We're gonna bring Robbie. His beginning deck, I'm not gonna lie, it's garbage, but we need to get him better cards. And also, if we run several missions with Robbie, he opens up some nice training abilities for us. So we're gonna suffer through some bad abilities here for a little bit and figure this out. So that's gonna be it. Let's take that, and we definitely want Hunter. So there's our 3. You don't have to send Hunter on these missions, but she's got so many cards to pick up that it's worth it. And obviously that's our main protagonist anyway, but you don't have to bring Hunter on these side missions. You can bring others. Also, you don't get a chance to really gain friendship with the others if you don't bring her, so it's better to do it. Slow motion badass scene. Okay, here we go. Recover the supplies, retrieve the supplies before Hydra trucks drive away. Break the enemy protection to access the trucks. Use recover supplies card to secure the supplies. So we have to beat the guy with the shield.
We've located some of the artifacts Hydra has been seizing, and there's still a chance to recover them.
And we don't have to completely brute beat him, but we do have to break his shield. So there's a couple of extra cards that we can pick up. Adaptive and fast. Quick thinking. Fast.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Okay, so Robbie's cards are, like I said, they're not good, and we don't have very many of them here. So his big one is the Hell Ride, which is similar to Carol's Photon Blast, where it's an area effect line, and it damages everybody in the line. But then you have to discard your whole hand after that. So that's definitely the last card you want to use at the end of your turn. And even then, you don't want to have any cards left that you want to use. So, all right, our whip card here does forceful knockbacks in any direction. Discard a random card. It is a dark ability. All right, so we're going to start with our quick slashes here. We're going to just do our normal thing. What are we looking at here? We got a 45 over here. This guy's 56 and 113. He's a minion. He's a 90. Yeah, they're getting tough fast. Getting tough fast. All right, so let's do this. Let's take this guy. Or would it be better to get this guy over here, maybe? Now we can whip him into the other guy. Let's get this guy in the middle. Take care of him. Get some heroism built up here. She's got some really good abilities. Apply stun. So this roulette basically means that it's random what's going to happen every time the card is drawn. It could be marked, stun, vulnerable, or weak. In this particular one, it's stun, which is a good thing to have. So we want to do this. We want to stun one of these guys. Let's stun this guy.
This usually works.
A little damage and stunned, so he won't be able to act next turn. Okay, blood magic, apply fast to too fast to Nico or an ally. So she's already got fast anyway. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a swarm on him. This is going to be another one of our card plays.
Watch closely.
Oh, that wasn't who I wanted. I actually meant to go after the guy with the shield, but that's okay.
I almost feel bad for you losers.
We're okay.
Almost.
Okay, this is not going to hit anybody. Well, it'll hit him. But I can whip this guy into here as well. This isn't going to cost us anything either. I can whip him into him. Whip him into here, but that's not going to help. Might take him out. Or I can whip this guy into here and stun him. That's probably the better thing. Save us some beating. Or, is that going to hit him? It will. That's 40 damage. So maybe we do that. Oh, we don't have enough to activate it. We only have one heroism point. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. Let's whip this guy into this. All right, so that's 2 guys stunned for this turn. Okay, no card plays left. Do we have any redraws that we need to do? Do we want to redraw Hellride? I think we do. Let's get rid of that. So at the end of the turn, I think it's a good idea to check your redraws and see if you want to redraw anything that you don't need, because you're going to get to use it, and then you'll have 2 more redraws for the next turn in case you need it too. So I think that seems like a good thing to do to me. So that's going to do it for this turn. Let's get going here.
Hydra.
We left a couple of mooks, but so the problem with Robbie's deck is that a lot of his normal just attack abilities cause him damage too, and so he ends up weakening himself a lot.
Strikes ring hollow.
Okay, he's dazed.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
Okay, he's gonna go back, guard the truck. We need to get his shield taken care of so we can get that artifact. Okay, stun's removed on both of those guys. Okay, here we go.
You can all
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
Yeah. Okay, change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 until the end of your turn. Apply weak 1 and... Okay, we got another whip. We got a heal plus. Probably wouldn't hurt to heal Robbie. So this will overheal him and we'll get to draw 2 more cards.
behold the light's gift.
Okay, here we go. Got a slash with a knockback. Here's the Hellmouth. Create a drop, which increases chance to knock out enemies for 2 turns. So basically, this puts a pit on the ground wherever you want. And if you knock things back into it, there's a percentage chance that they'll just fall in and get knocked out. It's not a great chance most of the time. Okay, he can't be knocked back. That's not going to hit anybody, so we don't need to hit that. Looking for a good knockback we can do here. Knock him into this guy. A little extra damage on him. Really need to be working on this guy, but I can't knock anybody into him, and he can't be knocked back while his shield is planted. Oh, I have Nico selected, sorry. Need Hunter here. If she vaults off of this thing, she still can't. All right, this is being weird. Hunter, vault. See, it keeps going back to Nico for some reason. I don't know why. That's odd. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do our knockback here into that guy.
Weak, even for
Okay.
Hydra.
And then probably what I'll do is another whip I take this guy, whip him back into this guy, take out the one, and do decent damage to the shield of the other. That's going to cost us a card, unfortunately. There's a level up. That's excellent.
It's all coming back to me.
Okay, we got the full force. Environmental attacks deal increased damage and cost 1 less heroism for 2 turns. Okay, probably end up playing that. We have 4. Sorry. We have 4 that we can do. That's not a free card, though, is it? No, can't play that. Might be able to do something here. Robbie's in that radius, isn't he? No, he's not. Just looking for the attacks that we can get here. Shield guy's not in this thing's radius. Not quite. So if we took this and threw it at him, that's going to put us here. That's not really where we want to be either exactly. Still probably worth doing. Get rid of some of the... Come on. Go get it. Thank you. Get rid of some of the incoming damage here. Alright, then we're going to move Hunter here. Oh, she's not going to be able to reach that guy with the bolt. Okay. Well, what about over this way? Not a lot of great options. We can get the one guy. Don't have a knockback, unfortunately. Well, you know what we might be able to do. No, it's just out of range. Alright, well, there's no need to move her if she's not going to be able to hit anybody. Might as well do this, I guess.
Prepare yourselves.
Take a little damage there. Okay, I'm not going to use up all of our environmental effects because we have this card that we can use next turn and do extra damage with them. So let's just end the turn.
Well, that's one artifact we
Oh,
probably
jeez.
won't see again. Try not to let the others get away so easily.
Yeah, nice. Easy for you to say.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Led astray.
More of them are joining the fight.
Couldn't do better if we tried.
Okay. Can we drop that on anybody? No, they're way over there. Okay. All of our heroic cards basically are at 0 except for 1. Okay, so if I do this, well, Nico could come bounce over here and get him at least. Let's do this. Hopefully that'll undaze him too. Yeah, it will. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to have you Hit this. Hit him.
It was your time.
Okay. Protection lost. We can now grab the artifact. Maybe. For whatever reason, I can't. I don't know why that didn't, I don't know why it's saying it's still protected. Guess it hasn't registered that his shield is gone. I'm not sure. Maybe we have to take that guy out completely. All right. Can't turn him enough. We're going to have to move to get that to work. You know what I might be able to do, though? Come here. Should be able to hit both of those guys and then knock the one guy. No, he's going to go flying the other way. Just looking for the right angle here, guys. I don't even know if that's what it needs to be. Let's do this. Let's get her here. Nah, let's get her here. This will line her up. Get him knocked into there too. Can't quite get them both. We'll get this guy, knock him into the explosive there. That'll take two of them out.
You have earned this.
They're pretty close to take two anyway. Okay, yeah, he's down to 19, which she can not deal with. Okay, we'll do this, knock him into there.
Lucky to still be breathing.
Okay, we're going to recover the supplies while we can, I think. So we still have another attack that we can do here. That'll almost take him out too. That's what, 20? Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Could take him out. No, I can't quite get him. Okay, let's get the artifact. Okay, now I just have to finish him off.
But why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
Yep.
Proceeding as planned. Engaging target.
A weak attempt.
Now you're pissing me off.
Ooh, she's almost down. Okay.
They're finally starting to get to me.
Chain 2 life steal. Give all drained soul cards +1 chain +1 heroism cost. We can't quite get, well, we could do it twice and maybe get close, but not enough. This will get him out of the blast area, though.
Judgment comes.
So plus 16.
That wasn't bad.
Probably not worth that. Swarm this guy. Yeah, that'll take him out.
Here we go.
This is not going to be a 2-star mission at all. This is going to be definitely 1 star.
Is that the best you've got?
Okay, and then she'll take this guy out too.
How about this one?
Probably should have checked to see what he was going to do first. Oh, he's just going to explode.
They cannot possibly match your
Okay,
strength.
and we're going to move Hunter away so that she doesn't get caught in the blast. And that's going to be it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have the Hellmouth here. Do we have any knockbacks first? She can whip him into it. That's the only knockback I've got. Okay, we can redraw this. There's a knockback. And we can redraw this one. Hell Ride. Okay, so let's throw a Hellmouth next to him. Gonna have to be here, I guess. So, like I said, we can try and knock him back into that. 51 damage. That'll almost do it. What else do we got? %58 chance he goes in. Or I can do a bunch of damage to him this way and then hell ride him out for sure for the guarantee. Why don't we do that? No, that's not going to work because we're going to use up one of our heroism points doing this. But if I do a quick slash on him, that puts him at 68. Still not enough. This is a card play, unfortunately. So we're still not going to get one enough. All right, so our best bet here is to try and, well, we'll whip him. We'll try and knock him back, and if that doesn't work, we'll whip him. And this is a 63% chance to knock him in. And down he goes. All right, awesome.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
I don't know if it was great. We missed one of the trucks. 2 turns though. Oh, still got 2 stars out of it. That's surprising. Okay. Hunter, come out to play. Gamma Coil artifact as we expected. 105 gloss. Let's move on. Our 3 heroes emerge victorious from the portal. +2 friendship for each of them. All right. I think we got Nico out there ready to talk, but I think since we're right up on an hour here, I think we're going to leave it till next time. So that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me next time when we talk to Nico. We're going to go and find out what we get from the coil. We're going to get our artifact researched, and we're going to go see about doing some more missions, and probably not going to help Spider-Man in the next one, but probably the one after that. I think we'll see what happens, but I do want to get a couple of side missions done, get some experience under our heroes' belts before we go after Venom again. and we'll see what happens after that. So we'll hope to see you guys next time. And until then, thanks for watching.